We're in the Deer Lodge Park area, which is where the mandatory evacuation is underway. Also, there's voluntary evacuations in Hesperia and Lake Arrowhead areas, but I want to show you something really quick. This yellow tape over here, this is super important right now for firefighters. It's letting them know some information about a lot of these homes that are in the mandatory evacuation areas, letting them know whether or not there's people still inside these homes. But that's pretty basic. But now they're adding a little bit more information, showing these signs that are popping up on a lot of the sides of these homes. Just within the last couple of hours, you can see there's a yellow sign just right there with a lot of important information on it. You can see at the top there's an A circled. That means that a Type 1 engine has access to this home. You can see the W right there. It's got a cross through it. Says this home has no water source, but a really important thing on this sheet of paper is the person that's circled. That means that there are still people inside this home. You can see the notes just below. It says 1 adult and 1 cat. That means that there are still people inside this home, which really seems to be kind of the norm in this area. Not a lot of people who are ready to leave. Frank Van Diest has lived in Deer Lodge Park his whole life. He's lived through other wildfires and says he doesn't plan to leave if he doesn't have to.
I would rather not evacuate all my animals, so I'm trying to stick it out and hang on here. If we gotta go, we gotta go. It's all, the trailer's hooked up.
But that doesn't mean he's not worried.
Oh, nervous. You get nervous, and it's like, how close is it? And you know, what is our next step?
Other neighbors coming back to check on their homes Tuesday.
I came back because I was fearful of looters going through my house and everything because my front door wouldn't have locked, but I fixed it this morning.
While the fire seems far away, fire officials know things could change quickly. The main difference from Monday, the terrain where the fire is burning.
More trees, more foliage, but which is also more fuel. And not only that, the trees, once you get the fire into the trees, they can start torching. It goes from one tree to the next. We like to keep the fire on the ground. We can control it better that way.
The number of firefighters working to contain the pilot fire has doubled since Monday, with more on the way. Poole says even though it might seem far away, he says everyone under mandatory evacuations should leave.
You always have folks that decide not to heed it. And we highly recommend that they do, not only for their safety, but for the safety of our firefighters, and for the safety of their property. If we have to start getting people out, that we don't have time to protect their homes.
But Van Diest says the last time, the fire came right up to the end of his street, and he stayed then. This time, he doesn't think it will be that bad.
It's a lot better today because at night the smoke dies down and you think, okay, it's over, or it's close to it, and then the next day it comes back up. Well, today they put so much equipment on it today that I think they're getting a better handle on it.
Now, firefighters really do not want this fire to come down from that ridge. You can see in the past it looks pretty okay at this point in time, but they say if it does come down in this valley, there's a lot of trees down there that can really spread this fire quickly and make it very disastrous for a lot of homes up in this area. So this is under a mandatory evacuation again. So they say if you are still here, you really need to evacuate because it can become hazardous for a lot of the firefighters when it does come time for them to protect your house. You could possibly get in the way. Now make sure to check out our website, cbslocal2.com, for all the latest on evacuations, road closures, and all of the very latest details about the pilot fire. Reporting live in Deer Lodge Park, Alexandra Pierce, CBS Local 2 News. Tom Fleury moved to Summit Valley in 1981. In 35 years, a fire never knocked on his door.
We just had a flare up right above one of the homes, so I decided I better just get my truck out of the way.
After taking out the essentials Sunday night, he's back for more, waiting at the closed down country store to keep an eye on his place.
As you can see, they're hitting it super hard.
His whole family lives in 3 homes right next to each other.
My dad just pulled up right here. That's his truck right behind you. And my mom left yesterday before it got bad. So grandparents that have this house right here, so we got a whole compound out here. They're actually in Oregon right now.
Flames surrounding all 3 of their homes. The big flare-up made Fleury worry his dad's home caught fire. Checked for damage and realized the flames didn't do any harm.
I don't get real emotional about this stuff. I just kind of try to do what I need to do to help. You know what I mean? And right now helping is getting out of their way and letting them do what they need to do. But they're hammering it.
Just down the road from his home, the fire jumping the road, spreading quickly. Firefighters say the dry conditions are not helping.
It's burned uphill rather quickly. As everybody knows, we're in the 5th year of a drought. The vegetation is extremely dry. It's receptive to fire. It's burning rapidly.
Crews working on the ground and in the air to contain the fire, using water from a nearby lake.
We have about 8 helicopters dropping on it and about another 8 air tankers dropping, retardant. And if you look back here on the hill behind us, you can see those red line, that's a retardant. That doesn't put out the fire, but it slows it down.
The fire getting its name because it started near Pilot Rock Camp.
It's called Pilot Rock Camp, which is a California Department of Corrections camp. And it didn't start in the camp, but it started near the camp.
As crews continue to fight back the flames, Fleury says he's leaving it in the experts' hands.
I think the firefighters have a pretty good grip on it, and we've got about 50 foot that we've cleared around our home. We've done our due diligence, so I think we're good, but when it's right up on your back doorstep, it gets a little scary.
Hoping when he returns, he'll still have a place to call home. Woo! Is that a triple sow cow right there, Chris? I think it was.
How about a triple turn? That's not bad either.
Maybe.
You didn't fall, and that's all we care about.
We're going to save that for the finale right there. Yeah, not falling is the most important part. But you guys, how cool is this? This is the first time the river has been transformed into this desert wonderland. I'm going to say desert wonderland because, as we just heard, it's still in the 80s and 70s. So calling it a winter wonderland, I don't know, maybe a little bit too far. But it really has gotten all of us into the holiday spirit. As you can see, I am wearing this very obnoxious cat Christmas sweater. So really ready for the holidays, but enough about the sweater. Let's talk about this awesome deal that we are giving out right now. First 300 people get these coupons for $5 off if you come before 7 o'clock tonight. And you can use these when the rink officially opens to the public on November 22nd. It runs until the 8th of January, so plenty of time to use these coupons. You can skate during the day or you can skate at night like a lot of these folks are doing. And you guys, I don't know if you could tell from before, but I got some serious moves. I have been called the Christy Yamaguchi of my generation. I know, pretty intimidating. Let me show you a move. Ready? Wait for it. Whoa, that's a swizzle right there, you guys. I don't want to intimidate you with any more moves, so we're just going to keep it at that. We are here at the Wizarding World of Harry Potter at Universal Studios Hollywood. And of course, we are inside of Honeydukes. That's the sweet shop here at Hogsmeade Village. And obviously, they have lots of yummy, yummy treats here to fit your sweet appetite. We've got exploding bonbons right there. I don't even really know what those are. But of course, there's no sweet shop without the classic chocolate frogs. But you gotta be careful because those will run away on you if you aren't watching them. And for those chocolate fanatics out there, chocolate wand. I think I would like to take a bite out of that one. And, not complete unless you've got your Birdie Bots every flavor beans. So let's give it a try and see what we got. Okay, blueberry. It's this green one. That looks sketchy. Oh, I think that's watermelon. I still haven't gotten vomit yet, but I guess that's a good thing. All right, let's check out what's on this side. It looks like you've got all these different sweets to choose from. Love that pink staircase right there. I'd like that in my house, I think. So we've got even more Birdie Bots, every flavor beans on this side, and I think if we go down to this freezer over here, you might find some things to wet your whistle, like, ooh, look how cool this is. Pumpkin juice. We tried the butterbeer outside, but I haven't tried pumpkin juice yet, but I would think that's pretty good. So we are going to be showing you all the different things there are to Harry Potter World here at Universal Studios. Opens tomorrow, and if you haven't gotten your tickets yet, well, you're out of luck. I'm pretty sure it's sold out, but there's still plenty of time to come here and enjoy this entire park, especially if you're a huge Harry Potter fan like I am. Back to you guys.
Welcome to Hogsmeade, ladies and gentlemen. Do enjoy your stay.
From witches and warlocks to butterbeer and broomsticks, The wizarding world of Harry Potter is the closest any muggle will get to real magic.
I can remember thinking like the shot would be like the Hollywood sign in the hills, and then go over the hill and there's Hogwarts Castle. And I say in the entertainment capital of the world, what better place to have it? And there are actually certain props from the movies which are in the park, so that's quite a unique feature.
This is why this is cool, because you get to explore all the little nooks and crannies that we did as actors, and revel in their artistic merit.
Entering Hogsmeade Village is a sensory overload, giving any Potter fan retail therapy of magical proportions. There's Honeydukes for those with a sweet tooth, and Zonko's Joke Shop for those Fred and George Weasley types.
Get your butterbeer. Get your butterbeer.
And of course, butterbeer. At many of these window displays, there's secret ways in which you can do real live magic. Well, if you have one of these special wands, so let's give it a go. Alohomora. Some of the stars of the Harry Potter films shared their favorite parts of the West Coast land.
I'm one of those nerdy fans who will notice like the lettering on the suitcases and the way the buildings are built, and that I really love that the creators of this place, they did that for fans.
So you might get, families coming here, especially younger children who might not have had experience of reading the books or even seeing the films, but will then fall in love with the environment and the story and the ideas.
The entire concept took more than 5 years to create.
When people think of a movie, they'll say, I bet Harry Potter will be in the top 3 they'll mention. So to have that here is just fantastic, and we love coming to California.
Ivana Lynch taking a moment for our lightning round questions. So Birdie Bots every flavor beans or chocolate frogs?
Birdie Bots.
And pumpkin juice or butterbeer?
Neither.
Neither?
Because I can't have butterbeer because I'm vegan, but I don't like
water.
Fire whiskey.
There we go. There we go. All right, invisibility cloak or elder wand?
Invisibility cloak.
And what was your favorite spell?
Expecto Patronum.
As you continue through the village, you pass Ollivander's wand shop, where the wand always chooses the wizard. Lumos. Oh my gosh!
Perfect fit, Alexandra!
In the Owlry, you can even send a letter postmarked from Hogwarts. And just at the end of the land, the most iconic image, the magnificent Hogwarts Castle. Winding your way through, you're greeted by the talking portraits and the sorting hat.
Your journey is about to start.
I've personally cast a few enchantments and spells specifically intended to ensure your safety.
All leading up to the Harry Potter experience, the Forbidden Journey. We can't tell you what we saw, but you won't want to miss it, starting on Thursday. Reporting in Universal Studios Hollywood, I'm Alexandra Pierce.